You got a housekeeper? This place is spotless. No way you actually live here. You turned over a new leaf? Just then, the TV, which was playing an action movie, suddenly switched to a financial news channel. Ji Bucheng jumped. Where's the remote? How'd it change by itself? Probably lose connection. I switched it back without flinching. We kept talking. Then the cup in front of Ji Bucheng slid 5 centimeters toward the edge of the table. What the cup just moved on its own? I calmly slid it back. Relax, my roommate's just a little playful. Food's great though. Ji Bucheng stared at me like I was insane. Lin Bei, you're way too stressed out. You're seeing things. I just sighed. There's no explaining this. After I sent Ji Bucheng off, looking like he'd lost his soul, I slumped onto the couch feeling kind of down. The living room lights dimmed a little, going softer. I turned toward the big floor-to-ceiling window. For the first time, a tall silhouette in a red dress appeared clearly in front of me, still semi-transparent, like a drifting fog. But I could make out her long hair over her shoulders. She was carefully wiping down the window I hadn't cleaned properly that morning. Every movement focused, precise, almost obsessively elegant. In that moment, my buddies' worry, the whole world's confusion, none of it mattered. In this massive city, I finally had a home, and a pretty unique family member. But the good times didn't last. The chill of the corporate world eventually reached me too. One cold email and a few hollow lines of corporate speak ended the meager paycheck I'd spent 2 hours commuting for every day. Box of belongings in hand, I walked through the packed streets feeling like a piece of trash someone had thrown away. I got home, pulled the blanket over my head. The hurt and anxiety I'd been holding back finally came pouring out. Don't know how long I cried. Then faint classical music drifted in from the living room, my favorite Dvorak piece. I'd once casually mentioned while eating, just talking to the air, that this song was beautiful, that it made you feel like you could get through even the hardest days. I sniffled, dragged myself out of bed. On the dining table, a plate of piping hot cola chicken wings, a note resting quietly next to it. Just 2 words. On the house. My eyes watered. Not from the pain, from being genuinely touched. For the first time, I looked at the air and said sincerely, "Thank you, Liu Ruyan." A soft sigh seemed to ripple through the air. After eating, I opened my laptop and started firing off applications, but every single one went unanswered. The occasional interview would come through, only to end in rejection. Watching my bank balance drop a little more every day, anxiety gnawed at my nerves. I started losing sleep night after night. Then finally, I got an interview from a company I'd been dreaming about. I dug out the only dress shirt I owned. Interview day, I was up early, too nervous. At the coffee shop downstairs, my hand slipped and an entire scalding Americano poured straight onto my shirt. I felt the world collapse. I scrambled home, wanted to die. 1 hour till the interview. No time to buy a new one. Was I really about to give up? That's when I heard the faint hum of the washing machine starting up in the bathroom. I froze. I ran over. The coffee-stained shirt was already tumbling inside. 20 minutes later, the wash cycle stopped. The dryer kicked on. Another 20 minutes passed. A clean, warm shirt, smelling faintly of something fresh, was hanging on my bedroom door on an invisible hanger. I stared at it like I was dreaming. I threw it on and bolted out the door. Morning rush hour. I watched the seconds tick by, sweating through my shirt. Just as I was